Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Core Class Novakane figure. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. Then we're going to have a detailed look at him in all three of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. We'll see how he looks and compares to his original mold mate, which is of course Freezer. We can then see how he looks and displays with some of the other Terracons from the movie, as well as some of the other core class and different sized movie figures as well. So quite a bit to get through with this video. So as I start to move these back, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out, and also to thank In Demand Toys, because that's who I purchased this from, and as you can see they got him out to me nice and quickly and safely. So of course it's pretty much Freezer with a different paint job on him. I don't know if there's anything any different on it, maybe a different head sculpt. I'm going to have obviously a detailed look at that in a second. We're going to find that out. Let's first and foremost cut the box open and get ready to have a look. So yeah, these have just, I suppose, they've come out pretty quick to be fair, which is good, because it's nice to be able to get figures straight away and not have to wait too long. I suppose my only gripe with the original owner of the mold, Freezer, was the fact that he was really awkward to get to sort of stand up. Let's hope this guy's a little bit better. We've got the museum scene in the background again, and I need to set him free. So let me do that. I'm going to come right back to you. Okay, as you can see, I've set him free from the packaging, and we're going to do some first impressions, and then we're going to do some comparisons with Freezer. So first impressions, as we know about this, super articulated for his size, and that is due to the fact he's got, you know, ball and socket joints on but all four of his arms, both of his legs, all four of, I suppose, the bicep joints, and indeed on his feet for ankle tilt and rock. He doesn't have a waist swivel, it's just all ball and socket, so he's highly posable. His head will look up and down, the jaw doesn't move. He's a fiddly little figure, like I think I might have said in the last one, and I don't really know what to make of it. I don't think he's great, I don't think he's poor. I can't argue with the fact that he does look like his on-screen appearance, so that is one thing. But let's have a look, and yes, there is a different head sculpt. So this one is snapped off. I'm hoping that mine isn't broken, and it is actually supposed to look like that. So we've got the difference in the head sculpt there. There's clearly different, obviously, color schemes. This is more gold, whereas this is more rust, shall we say. With regards to everything else, it is pretty much that. Again, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. As I say, I don't watch other people's reviews. I do look at pictures, and all I can tell at the moment difference wise is the head, and indeed the color schemes. So I think that's probably about it with regards to differences. Let's have a quick look then at him in his alternate modes. Oh, has that arm come off? Nope. And then what we will do is we will then do the rest of the Terracons, put them all together, and some more comparisons as well. Okay, we're back, and this is one of his alternate modes, and this is quite interesting to be fair. This is, I think they call this the freestanding cannon at the back. So if we have a look at this, there's something I've noticed pretty much straight away, and that is that on the packaging this is coloured in black on the top of the gun, but obviously it definitely isn't there, and that makes me wonder, is it what no, it's not the same. Freezer's wasn't the same either, so it is just an error on the packaging. But this particular mode, it's weird because it's quite good, it's quite a lot of fun, and what I mean by weird is it's really awkward to get it to lie flat and just to stand up pretty much straight, and that's because what you're dealing with here is all of these ball and socket joints, etc. So, you know, it could perhaps be a little better. You could try turning it around, separating it and putting it on other pegs, but it really doesn't work. With regards to the transformation process, I've put that in a separate video because even though it's a small figure, it is very, very fiddly, and I want to keep the length of this video down. Now, with regards to this particular mode, as I say, it's quite fun with regards, I suppose, if you want to be doing displays, because it works especially well with Nightbird and any other figure that you can pretty much pop these in, because this is going to go, watch me knock her all over. Now, I've already got a deleted scene coming up where she just won't stand up, which you can get to see that at the end, but let's see if this works. So we can pop that in her hands like so, and there you go. She might have to crouch down just a little bit like that, she's now got hold of this huge gun that, as I say, I know it's just a bit of a, I don't know what to say about it. It'll do, as I say. What I really like about the fact is that he is a target master as well. I'm going to show you that in a minute, and then I'm going to do a separate video where he combines with Scourge as well. So, you know, for a little figure and for something that is, I suppose, quite basic, they've done quite a good job with him in the fact that you can do that. So, and it scales, as I say, pretty well with regards to the rest. You can again move these, you can have these up or down. So I think, if memory serves me correct, no, it wouldn't have been with Battle Trap, it would have been with Bumblebee, like I thought it was in the other video with Freezer in it. But this is one of the modes. We're going to come right back, we're going to see him in his Target Master mode before coming back and then come back at the end and do some comparisons or display ideas with the rest of the cast. So here we are in another one of his modes, and I've got to confess that I do really like this. I just love the whole concept and the idea of the fact that he works out to be a target master as well, even though you can pretty much tell that it is just all his legs and arms folded up and his head is hidden behind there. However, again, I think it's just because of the concept of the fact target master. I like the sound of that, and it doesn't look too bad. You know, there's loads of detail all over this. It is just a mix mash, as I say, of limbs. And I've took the blade off this intentionally just so you can see a lot better what I'm doing. So this will fit into his hand. You can, of course, keep the blade on as well, but I just wanted for this video for you to be able to see. There you go. That's what he looks like in Scourge's hand, which is brilliant. I mean, look at that. It just makes Scourge look even better, to be honest. And the good thing about him is, especially with this figure, it does support the weight of it, no problem whatsoever. So you can fully pose him with that up. Again, even with the blade, even though the blade's super light, it would display absolutely no issues whatsoever. Again, if you wanted to, but it wouldn't really work, you could, because it's just a 5mm port. It would fit in Nightbird, and of course he would fit in Battle Trap as well. But he is supposed to go with Scourge. He does look so much better with Scourge, and as I say, for that, well, not just for that reason, but I just think it's a great mode. I think it looks really good, and I think, to be honest, the color scheme on him complements, now I've seen him like that, complements Scourge that little bit more, to be honest. Even though I've still got Freezer here, not in that mode, I'm liking the fact that it's got them little bit lighter gold colors with the yellow, because I just think it complements Scourge much better. So there is, as I say, his other mode. There is another slight differentiation to this when you attach him to him in the truck, but I'm going to put that in a video by itself. We're going to come back though now for the final time with him in his robot mode and see how all the Terracons do in fact look together. So then, there you go. That's, I think, looks really good, to be honest, and that is how I'm going to be ending this part, in fact the whole video, because there he is. That's him, of course, on the right hand side. He does look really good in his robot mode with all these. I mean, look how well they've matched all the color schemes on them. They look great, to be fair. I really did enjoy the movie, and it's great that we've finally got all of these. So we've got the Terracons. Now we just need, obviously, the last couple of Autobots in the Studio Series lineup as well. Again, I think I'll just put him in the background again, just to give you an idea of some of the scales. And again, if you collect mainline, it's the same size, so they're still classed as core and they're still all the same size. But there you go, guys. There is the Studio Series core class Novakane figure. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. Will you be getting him as well, even though he's just a redeco with a different head? I think you've got to agree though, that's a great scene. Whether you like the movie, you're going to enjoy displaying them like that. There you go, guys, and stay tuned for the blooper at the end, where I just cannot get her to stand. Take care. Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Studio Series Rise of the Beasts core class Novakane figure. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. We're then going to have a detailed look at him in all three of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. We're going to see how he compares to his original mold mate, which is of course Freezer. We can then see how he looks and displays with the rest of the Terracons. Oh, there she goes, falling over from this particular movie, as well as some other figures in the main line. I shouldn't have picked her up.